Hi, I'm Maggie Lake, your host for this special UN Global Compact series, Financing a Sustainable Future, CFO Insights. You'll hear from the chief financial officers who are part of a special task force convened by the UN. They are using their platforms and influence to reshape the future of corporate finance and invest to help achieve the Sustainable Development Goals and build a resilient future. This is CFO Insights. Tell me, why did you decide to get involved in the UN Global Compact CFO Task Force?
Today, CFOs have a unique role and play an important part of these change that we're seeing in terms of fostering sustainable finance. And I think the CFO Task Force represents, it is the best platform to promote that. And I think, my motivation is essentially to exchange experiences concerning SDGs integration into the business, so that's how I would answer.
And that knowledge sharing is so critical at this stage. How are you integrating the SDGs into your business strategy?
We're already seeing a lot of opportunities for us to provide sustainable finance and be able to optimize the way we carry out our businesses here, not only here in Latin America, but overseas as well. And also we're studying and developing relationships to be able to assess new types of financing. So, for example, the sustainable linked bonds. So we're already planning to finance part of the capex plan that we have for the coming years with these type of tools that we see as critical for us moving forward, and to be able to use the best tools for us to make our investments and to grow.
You know, it's interesting. You're a private company, so maybe not facing some of the compliance pressures that public companies do. It seems from what you're saying that your approach is really tapping into the opportunity, the business opportunity that SDGs and the ESG market overall present.
Yeah, correct. I mean, we don't see ESG just as a way for us to be in compliance with the SDGs and with the best practices, but we really want to integrate our ESG corporate strategy with our business. So even though we're a private company here in Brazil, we are very forward thinking in terms of how we're going to be able to create a positive impact to our environment and to our clients. And we're seeing more and more clients, demanding from us to take the best routes in terms of being more sustainable and being essentially creating less impact into the environment. So I think the solar plant is a good example of that.
And through the SDGs, are you finding either partnerships or acquisitions that are helping you build your strategy around the goals?
Yes, I think a good example of how we're integrating our ESG strategy and linking with our businesses is the acquisition that we recently did in Finland, a company very focused in R&D, a company that developed a unique technology, which is the manufacturing of electronic tags, 100% made of paper instead of plastic. So, of course, this acquisition is totally linked to SDG number 12, the way we see it, and will, of course, create a much better opportunity to our clients to be able to acquire these electronic tags made of paper from us, and reducing their impacts in the environment. So that's one good example of that.
Absolutely. And of course, brings that into the region, but also allows you to learn from other partners and sort of position yourself globally as we all look to future-proof our companies. I'm curious, are there barriers or to integrating sustainability in your sector? What are some of the hurdles you face?
I would say that, I mean, Beontag as a B2B company, I think one big barrier for us is to essentially, engage different stakeholders within our value of chain and get them on board, to be able to provide a sustainability agenda. And also from our consumers perspective, if you think about end consumers as a B2B company. So another big part of the business, we're essentially present in the self-adhesives and functional materials industry. So which is essentially what we do is we provide converters, which are producers of everything that has a label in it. We sell them these materials, so we need to create awareness from our clients in terms of how they consume products that contains a label, and we need to have them engaged as to if they are acquiring products with labels that are sustainable, and we are also doing a lot of investments in terms of developing new materials that are way more efficient, way more sustainable, biodegradable, so that the entire, all different types of industries start consuming labels that are way more sustainable, compared to plastic or other materials. And also, this is also very critical for us as a material science company, to develop papers, films, that will go into labels, and that will in the future be way more sustainable than what we have today, on a global basis.
What would be your message to your peers who may be starting on their journey to try to build the SDGs into the business strategy as you have done?
I think my message would be, do not refrain from taking the lead on sustainable finance. Instead, I think CFOs need to be vocal in promoting the engagement with the different SDGs within their companies, within their investments. I think it's part of the CFO today, and will contribute, of course, to connecting the business with a global development agenda. I think it will be crucial for your business and for the world.
Thank you for watching CFO Insights. For more information on the CFO Task Force for the SDGs, you can head over to www.cfotaskforce.org and share your insights on social media using the hashtag CFO Task Force. Don't forget to tag the UN Global Compact @Global Compact. We'll see you again soon.